Tennessee out there, those pants are sweet. I know you guys couldn't. When you guys were 12 and you had that tournament and they came out in Indiana with the striped pants, Tennessee's pants are just as cool.
Man, we used to roast Tennessee on the basketball court with Al Houston and all them. Yeah, we used to, when I was at the University of Kentucky.
So you see those, and instead of PTSD, you're just like, oh, we used to destroy them.
You know, they remind me of Indiana's pants.
That's
too.
what I was just saying.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm not digging it, but, you know, it's to each his own.
Wow, he's harboring a lot of disdain.
It's stylish, and he's wearing stripes right now, coincidentally.
We got blue and white in it. It ain't Michigan blue, but
one of our favorite humans in the entire world, Laura Jabara, was with the head coach, Rick Barnes, for a quick conversation. Let's listen in.
Coach, 3 games in 3 days, a crazy turnaround. As a coach and as a staff, how do you guys help prepare your players for so many games in such little time?
Count a lot as a staff. You know, last night they all hands on deck, managers, everybody, GAs. Each coach took a different part. It was the first time in my career that, you know, 24 hours before the game we didn't know who we were playing. But they did a great job. And again, but right now it's about going out, playing hard, and trying to compete at the highest level, and great respect for Bill and his program. But again, we did everything we could, and hopefully we're prepared.
Speaking of competing at the highest level, Jacobe's been fantastic for you guys. What has he meant to you and into this team, leading you guys forward this season?
Well, you know, he's everything we thought and more, and I think he's still got so much more left too. But he showed last night that, you know, he's certainly one of the best guards in the country against an outstanding team and program, and he deserves it. He works hard. He's a guy that takes very little time off in practice, and he puts his work in, and he deserves what he's getting.
Unbeaten so far in the season. I know it's still early, a couple weeks in, but what have you learned so far about your identity of this team, especially with a couple different kinds of wins this week? I
think that chemistry has been what, you know, when we lost as many players as we lost, and so many guys coming in wondering how they would mesh, and they've really come together as a group off the court, and you can tell they like each other. They work hard every day, and they go at each other, they compete, and but we still know that we've got a long way to go to get where we need to be, and but as long as we can keep the right attitude, we've got the pieces to put it together. And
I want to talk about 2 legends of the game, obviously you and Bill. You guys have seen each other quite a few times throughout your career, but what's it like going up against Bill?
Well, I love Bill. Yeah, I met him back, I think, in the late 80s when he was the head coach at Oral Roberts. We went there to play a game against Oklahoma State, and he came out and we met, and yeah, great fan. You know, he's a terrific coach, and love him as a person. And it's really, you think about what he's done at Kansas is really remarkable. But regardless of where he would have been, he'd have been successful.
Coach, we're really excited to see the battle between you two and your 2 teams today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you.
Tennessee now 7-0, and if you came in wondering how are they going to perform, that game against Houston was a perfect litmus test. They were the number 2 ranked defense in the country, and the Vols shot over 47%. And then on the defensive side, second half, Tennessee holds Houston scoreless without a field goal for over 8 minutes. So offensively, defensively, and led by the 22 points of Jacobe Gillespie, the Tennessee kid that returned home. We wanted to see if they could handle the test. They did just that.
Well, you read my mind. I don't know if we're Batman and Robin, but at the end of the day, that was one of the questions that I had, is based upon Tennessee's competition before they got here, how would they show up? And to me, they've showed up really well. And I think a few ingredients that they have that stand the test of time is rebounding. They can shoot the ball. They got a lead guard that can really play and get a bucket on his own, and they share the wealth, and they guard as well. So I think those components, they can match up with anybody. It's going to be interesting to see in these 3 days that they play these games. And you heard Coach Rick Barnes say the recovery part is probably the most important part. I'm curious to see and hear from you, Coach. How would you have approached a 3-day stretch like this?
Max, you read my mind. That's exactly the question I wanted, because I think people are curious how you set it up. All right, so the first 2 opponents, you know who you got. And so what you do is you take part of your staff and say, now you go ahead and you work on our first opponent. You work on Rutgers. And then we're going to go ahead and we know our next game is going to be in Houston. So we already got advanced reports on them. What you don't know is what these guys are going through right now. Those managers, those GAs, everybody was scrambled. Head coach goes back. He'll look a little bit at what just happened, because you got to know how we won or lost the game against Houston. He'll immediately go in and start watching this next opponent. We work until the coach falls asleep. At the end of the day, the guys are all in the room, and when coach eventually starts to kind of go like this about 1 o'clock in the morning. That's when everybody bolts. And you get your game plan, you get ready to go.
You like that, don't you? You like that.
That's what
I'm just sitting there being like, is he falling asleep?
no, my guys are always sitting there waiting for B. When's BP going to, okay, yeah.
But Mash said it, though. Akpar is going to block shots down low, and I know Coach loves rim protection. Phillips is a flamethrower. He's probably shooting over 60%. We talked about a Mint earlier. He's going to continue to grow into his game as the season progresses. And we now have Gillespie, who's their lead guard, a 6'1" senior, and their leader.
One of the best things about the Players Era tournament is the access we get, and Jacobe Gillespie joining us now down there on the court behind us, getting some shots up. First of all, how is this going to be? Talking and shooting at the same time. Do you think you have that ability, Jacobe?
Yeah, I got it for sure.
All right, let's see. Let's put the first one up. We'll see how we do, and then we'll
Bet 100, bet 100.
A little short.
Oh, a little short, a little short. I just want to ask emotionally, you're from the state of Tennessee. You get to go back there, and now you're the primetime player. What is this like for you? What is this like for your family?
I mean, yeah, it's just a blessing for me to finally be able to come play here. I've always wanted to. So just the path I took, it's really cool to see that I'm here now. And my family, they wanted me here, then I wanted to be here. So I know they're happy.
Hey, Jacobe, it's Coach Pearl. Listen, back in the day, your dad brought you to my basketball camp when you were just a young one. So the question I have for you is, you know what? I wasn't there, but Belmont, you go to Belmont, terrific start to your career, then you go to Maryland. Was there ever a time you were a little pissed at Tennessee for like not respecting the game and maybe saying, you know, I might just go someplace else and make them pay for not showing me the love?
I mean, not really. Out of high school, I didn't really have any big-time offers, so I didn't expect Tennessee to offer me back then. But coming out of Belmont, they did reach out to me, but they had Zakai Ziegler, so I figured I would do better at Maryland.
Jacobe, Jamal Mashburn here. I really love the performance that you've had throughout these 3 particular games. Give me a little insight into how you're approaching the game from a jump shooting perspective or driving perspective based upon you've had playing the 3rd game in 3 days. Does that change anything in the way that you prepare and recovery, anything like that?
I mean, no, not really. We've been having a lot of recovery thanks to our training room and all them people in there. I'm just going to come out and play my game and just run our offense and defend like we always do.
Jacobe is Jalen Rose. As the season progresses, players fall into their roles. Who are some of the guys on your team that you feel like are going to continue to grow as the season progresses and put you in position to chase your goals?
I mean, I think y'all seen yesterday Bishop Bosgrove. He's growing up and taking over the defending role. And also, I can see Amari Abram taking on a bigger role because he can really score the ball. He hasn't really showed it. But yeah, when we need scoring off the bench, I can see him stepping into that role.
Jacobe, we talked to you after that first game about getting a litmus test and seeing how you guys stack up. What did you learn about your team after that win against Houston?
Just how together we are as a team. In the timeouts and all the huddles, we were all talking to each other, communicating. So it just really showed me how good of a team we are and how connected we are as a group.
We have seen how good you are. 22 against Houston, a perfect 9 of 9 for the free throw line, including 6 in the final 35 seconds. You're taking on Kansas. Good luck today, brother. And maybe, just maybe, as he shows it, nails the 3. I saw that. If you're the player of the game, man, can't wait to see you on the desk later.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Awesome, brother. Really good. So you were recruiting him when he was 9? Is that what it was?
Yeah. He's I love
illegal?
the kid.
It is.
You got a little breakdown.
Wait a
of what
second.
makes-
You gonna talk to me about recruiting in that league? Are we really gonna go there? Wait. I had him on my house. We had a barbecue. That's just how we roll.
Take me through the breakdown of Gillespie. What makes him so special?
I love scoring point guards. You know what? When they talk about point guards sometimes, and they say, he's a pass-first guy. You know why he's a pass-first guy?
Because he can't score.
Because he can't score and he can't shoot. This dude can score. He can shoot. He's not afraid He's a little undersized, and little undersized guys got an unbelievable range. There's a nice Euro there. But coming off the curl, he's looking for a shot. The shot's not there. I'm going to get to the basket. He doesn't take it the other side, but he does take it with his weak hand. And look, you got to have people at the end of the game to be able to break the defense down and go by. And that's going to be key. I think Tennessee going to rely on this guy more than anybody else. He's the key to their season.
Well, one thing, I like lead guards, too. I like combo guards because you're right. If you are pass first, that means you can't shoot. And I played with Jason Kidd in my pro career, and he learned how to shoot. But, Jalen, we also played back-to-back games as well. And I know when I played back-to-back games, sometimes I had to augment my technique because I didn't have the legs. And when he took that first shot, he said he was short.
Right.
You know, so when you're fresh, you can be a little bit long, but I had to step in a little bit closer, build my way out a little bit more, and do a little bit different things in my preparation in order to get prepared for the game because your body just doesn't have that particular spark.
And a lot of that, too, and correct me if I'm wrong, Coach, goes with how tough practices are.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, if they weren't at this tournament, they would still be practicing and or playing somewhere. So, Coach, I will ask you, if they weren't here, what would the normal practices look like? And would that kind of balance what Jamal is talking about competing every single day?
You know, Jalen, you hear all the kids coming up here, and all they talk about is practice. Practice? But they talk about practice because they're trying to get better. They're not pros yet, and they recognize they got stuff that they need to work on, and practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. And so when you practice something the wrong way at the wrong pace, it doesn't work. Rick Barnes is going to make them practice hard. We didn't always have contact practices, but when we did, chain the doors.
Yeah.
We're going to play. It's going to go. So a lot of times it was 5-on-0, a lot of times on shots. When we were scrimmaging, we were balling the right way.
Well, the one thing I've always said and preached to my son as well, don't fall in love with the game, fall in love with practice because you're going to practice more than you play. And that's when you get better. And the games are just execution of what you've done in practice. So my component is practice, 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 repetition, repetition, and especially at live game speed.
This is a kid, Gillespie, that averaged 17 at Belmont, 14 at Maryland, and right now about 20 points per game at Tennessee, taking his game to the next level. This is a huge game in terms of March Madness implications as well. Tennessee is going to be maybe one of the cream of the crop in the SEC. Kansas, you keep saying they were 6th in the Big 12. They have a chance to go up, especially when Peterson gets back. This will carry a lot of weight.
It will. Now, the SEC last year, we dominated. Historically, 14 out of 16 teams went to the NCAA tournament. Florida won it. 2 teams in the Final Four, and we did our work in the non-conference. Right now, the SEC has only got 5 Power 5 wins head-to-head. The SEC is down. This is an important game for Tennessee and the SEC.
Tennessee. Well, let's take another look at this exercise. Jalen, I kind of want to know if you can do the jumping exercise here. They had the medicine ball over the head.
Yeah, I could do that.
You got this? I know you're a big cross country guy. You want to show us real quick? You got that in your bag?
Nah, I'm too crisp right now.
Tennessee out there.
I need to do a lot more of it.